Hey YouTube, so today I'm going to show you how you can make a couple hundred extra bucks, all because of some pallets. My wife found these at a church across the street from her work, and I took the SUV over there after I got off work today and we picked them up. You can find these pallets all over the place. People are trying to get rid of them. Look at that. Handmade, rustic coffee table made from a pallet. It looks like they just ripped some boards off, moved them around so they butt up against each other, so you have a flat surface for the tabletop. Hey, I'm Doug. I'm a software engineer, but I like to dabble in all sorts of physical world projects as well. Hit the like button and subscribe if you want to hang out with us more. My wife and I love doing projects together. Sometimes she's going to be the expert, and sometimes I'll pretend I know something. All we really needed was a pry bar. This was a much longer pallet, so it had pretty big gaps between these boards, and all we needed was a pry bar to get the boards up and scoot them all down. Then we had to cut off the pallet. These are just 2x4s. Cut them right here. We got all those boards ripped off, and then we have an electric sander, so we sanded everything down so that it was nice and smooth. You don't have any rough edges that a person could hurt themselves on or give themselves a splinter. You could also use sandpaper and some elbow grease if you don't have an electric sander. We used wood glue. Wood glue is really strong, and glue is what's really going to keep the boards in place. I don't have a whole lot of clamps. I have an air compressor tool and a nailer, and so I was able to tack these boards on with just brad nails and glue between them and let that hold it in place while the glue was setting. If you don't have a compressed air tool, you might consider just putting nails in. The nice thing about projects like this is that part of the value is the rustic look. So the imperfections are really what sells a piece like this. By the way, this was a looked like pine pallet. We had black walnut Danish oil laying around, we put that on as a finishing touch, pun intended. Danish oil is really going to give this a look that's suitable for use inside the house. Once we got everything installed, we had to find some legs. I found some on Amazon that looked pretty nice. They're pretty dark. They look a lot like the end product here. I'll put a link to the ones that I found in the description below. It's a really easy installation with the legs. They come with instructions, but you can probably figure it out yourself. There's enough screws to attach them to the bottom of your tabletop. These legs sit at an angle when they're put on, so you have to install them a little bit inwards from the edge of your tabletop. That's just an aesthetic thing. In this case, it was 1.5 inches. We had to install the legs inwards from the edges of the tabletop. That was easy enough. We were able to bring it inside and do the legs. I went ahead then and posted it on Facebook Marketplace and offer up and let go. There's my Facebook Marketplace listing. $125 for a relatively easy project. You can do that in a weekend, a couple of hours. Find something else to do while the glue is setting, while the stain or oil is drying, and just take some nice photography of it and put it on all these local marketplaces. When we went to take photos of the thing, we made sure everything was clean. We decorated it a little bit. We put a plant on top of it. We put some books on the shelf and on the inside, and made sure our lighting was good. Just like right now, I have all the lights turned on. It's not very bright outside, but it's important for the camera sensor, at least, to be able to pick up everything. We posted this table on OfferUp, Trello, and Facebook Marketplace. We ended up selling it on Facebook Marketplace to a really nice woman whose daughter was moving into her first place. And we sold it at a bit of a discount. Sold it for $100, but we definitely made some money for our effort. Hey, if you like content like this, be sure to help out my wife and I and hit the like button and subscribe. Leave a comment below if there's some other projects that you want to see us tackle. We try to make content that's realistic and useful. There are a lot of YouTube channels out there that are making some claims like you can make 1,000 a day doing this, or 4,000 a month doing something else, and it's easy to take those claims literally and without knowing that there's a whole lot of work involved in those methods. So I don't want to make it sound like you can get rich off of free pallet wood, but it's a really simple project that you can do on the weekend and make $100 or so. That said, my wife and I aren't going to post dishonest content. I think we just want to set ourselves apart in that way. So yeah, like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Thank you.